Deel 1. I, Carlos Severino Tromp, born in Aruba and having the Dutch nationality, one of the victims of and also one of the duped persons of the head of state of the Netherlands, do hereby address this open letter to the head of state Beatrix Wilhelmina Armgard, Queen of the Netherlands. The Hague, 30th of April 2008. Dear Head of State, I hereby wish to ask your attention for the umpteenth time on the same subject. As you are well aware, I am since 1999 struggling for justice within the Kingdom of the Netherlands on the part of the Empire, the insular territory of Aruba, and the motherland, the Netherlands, but up till today without results. Though human rights are not for sale, they cannot also be bought. Yet, justice within the kingdom is nowhere to be found. That is why I urgently wish to ask you as the head of state, do human rights concerning me exist in the kingdom? This becomes I am also born with human dignity and also have the right of human rights, justice, peace and freedom concerning me being respected, and yet I cannot emigrate to my country of birth owing to the fact that the government of Aruba, the public prosecuting agency of Aruba, and members of the Common Court of the Netherlands, Antilles and Aruba cannot be trusted. Knowingly and willingly, the Public Prosecution Agency of Aruba has 4 times horribly violated the observance of human rights concerning me by hostage-ing me, torturing and imprisoning me without me having committed a prior crime, with a total of 257 days in solitary confinement and 20 hours of imprisonment without rights. This with the compliance and knowledge of the aforementioned court. And as you are well aware of all these crimes committed against me by the organizations and institutions of the government of the insular territory of Aruba and your civil servants who have taken the oath, like the public prosecutors general, we should have known better. Especially that public prosecutor general, Meester Dr. Anders Teresa Diana Cruz Fernandez Pedra, because I have already been informing you for years by means of correspondence. After your representatives had remained deaf and dumb to all my complaints, and you too have remained totally passive to all the following crimes: horribly violating the European Treaty of the Rights of Man, in which is included the Universal Declaration of the Rights of Man, the Charter of Fundamental Rights of the European Union, and all further relevant treaties relevant to the rights of man. Revenge by abuse of power and conspiracy, plotting against me, discriminating me, telling lies to me, torturing me, hostage-ing me 4 times with a total of 257 days in solitary confinement and 20 hours of imprisonment without me having committed a prior crime, together with stealing my property and subjugating me while being bound on hands and feet, threatening to murder me with a black pistol aimed at me in the police station of San Nicolas on Aruba, abusing my underage children by making them make damaging statements against me without them knowing what they were doing, committing forgery and falsifying official documents, manipulating the law, lawyers, and the criminal sentence of 26th of March 2002, case number H.16/02, covering up the dossier of that sentence by the above-mentioned court, so that I am without a legal chance in the procedure in cassation, letting the public prosecuting agency of Aruba make dossiers disappear and covering up crimes against humanity by civil servants of the Public Prosecuting Agency of Aruba, writing 2 false rehabilitation reports by Mrs. H. Oeverts, 1 false psychiatrist report by Hendrikus Antonio Eldimiro van Galen, and 1 false report by Judge Commissary John S. Kuiperdal, addressed to me with the aim to ruin my mental health on the island of Aruba, so that the truth would not surface, placing me in a cell without a mattress, light, fresh air, and a toilet, corruption, and a lot more devious things addressed against me that haven't taken place on the insular territory of Aruba, where you two are queen and head of state, in your name, in a government building with closed doors, while I was bound at hands and feet on the order of your crown civil servants, with on the wall your portrait at the desk, apparently with your instructions, where you are also the head of state and queen, with the last constitutional responsibility. End of part 1.